Welcome! E aí, galera, beleza? Bem-vindo à nossa comunidade.
Welcome to our community.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is OGC here. Today we have a summary of Clash of Fate. Now that it is over, we can go back and look at some PvP replays, check out Karma, and see what the future for Blood Moon holds. Before we do, look at that mount that Toby has. Jeez. That guy, he is unstoppable. Unstoppable. So let's jump in. Let's check out the Clash of Fate championships. So it seems like, where is Blood Moon? There is Blood Moon. Blood Moon won when it came to the 32 to 16 bracket for top teams. So they will be moving on to the top 8 to 4. What I don't know when it will be updated. I'm not sure who we're going up against yet. But let's take a peek at the Karma. It looks like one enemy from the other team came in first place for Karma. I came in 15th. I did horrible as far as Karma. We have Tiamat in third place, Ali in fourth. We have a bunch of this. Wow, look at all those Blood Moon. In reality, they only had like 3 to 4 people that actually showed up and went in. It looks like 4 exactly. So it's no surprise that we have most of the Karma. They had one person that came in first. He just kept getting fights against different people. But let's go check out some of the fights from here. So the first one is we have Tiamat. Tiamat is going up against a Lich player. I think Tiamat has a pretty solid dragon. He's got the Pulse, both the Voice, Blessing, Swell, Barbarianism, and Hero Pred. He almost has maxed out Affliction. How close is he? Okay, he's getting pretty close. So he's going up against the Lich player. The Lich player, I think we're going to see this Lich player over and over. This Lich player actually has a pretty good dragon himself. This guy has a pretty solid dragon. He's just missing the pay-to-win Void, and then his dragon would be solid all around. And what's his Dragonic? Alright, so his Dragonic's a little bit less than. And if we take a peek at the stats, it looks like Tiamat won in Might and Command, which is perfect for Rock and Swords and Archers, by the way. Just absolutely perfect. So let's jump in. Let's check out this fight. So it looks like the Voids at the start kind of messed up the background of Tiamat's formation, like his archers on the bottom side. I wonder how he's going to deal with it. He has Jax going out. Both dragons are still alive, popping off. Tiamat definitely has a way better dragon. His Affliction is so much higher, so you can just see the spam coming out from his dragon. That's why his dragon has so much damage out there. We have the Black Holes from Ophidius, or whoever the Ring of Ragnar is on. It looks like Ophidius for the Lich player. I missed it for Tiamat. And those just shred everything. So in this bottom side, Tiamat's Samurai were able to hold on long enough, and down comes the dragon. One energy pulse, everything is just annihilated. So great fight to the Lich 5/6 symbol person, and Tiamat, amazing fight as always, man. We'll let this one run on out. You know, we got to give everyone full credit. So for the next fight, we have a Dwarf player. So this is a Blood Moon Dwarf player whose name I can't say. He's going up against the same Lich player. This guy is running with, so he's got a Noble Blood, Scales, 4 purple. So this is like the old school dragon. It's a really good one. So he's got the Scales, Noble Blood, 4 purples. He does have Blizzard. That doesn't make too much of a difference. And he has Hero Pred on this Azul Dragon. He also has max protection. So as far as Dragonic power, he's evenly matched going up against the 5/6 symbol Lich player. So his snipers do a lot of damage. That's almost 400,000 damage. That's quite a bit. And only 1300 HP max. When we look at the stats, it looks like, okay, so the mech player, or the dwarf player, their Badrick went ham. The enemy's Ophidius went through the roof. So let's go check this one out. I think mechs do pretty good going up against Lich. The Black Holes come out. They don't catch too much. And although the snipers aren't going to be super effective as long as they're hitting like the skeletons in the front, it doesn't really matter too much if they headshot them. But where this is interesting is The mech player or the dwarf player took down the enemy's dragon very fast. We have the Ophidius coming out with the Ring of Ragnar. Both of them have the Ring of Ragnars on Ophidius. That just cleared out the whole center for the Lich player. So I think Lich does really well in general, especially with the 16 troops. Definitely overpowered in so many ways. It is breaking the game. But I really feel like the middle is probably the most vulnerable if there is a Ring of Ragnar on Ophidius. For the higher end players, they're going to end up going with the pay to win Codex just because I mean it's more effective for their specific goals. And it looks like they're just mechs swarming. It's like a Zerg rush of mechs, which is just fantastic to watch. So good fight to both of you guys. That was awesome overall. For the next one, we have Ali, and Ali is going up against this same Lich player. This guy's all over the leaderboard. So Ali has 191 k HP swords, and their archers are at 228. Ali's Dragon, it looks like we have a yellow. We have Greater External Void, Fatal Blows, Cosmic Storm, Energy Pulse, the 3 Black Holes, and Arcane Blessing. Do they have all 3 of the damage? Alright, so Ali's actually missing, I think it's Swell? Swell for the damage. I don't blame them for being nervous about rolling it on. It would be perfect if they got the Swell on the yellow, but in all honesty, it would probably replace the hero pred. Ali has maxed out destruction, a decent amount of points in affliction, a really good amount in affliction actually. And if we look at who won stats, it looks like Ali won in Might and Command. Ali's Dragon went ham. They're close to having the maxed out cooldown reduction in the Affliction tree. I think he needs 73 points in Affliction to get the max cooldown. So we can see right from the get-go, the Lich player lost their dragon so fast that was unreal. From here, I mean, it's already over at this point because Ali's dragon is protected. There's no warlocks within range. As soon as Ali's dragon starts moving up, it starts taking a little bit of damage, but the Ophidius black hole comes out, it melts everything, Basric goes off. That just means the dragon's probably just going to walk up to the enemy warlocks and just blow them up. So Ali came out swinging, and Ali did an amazing job just taking down the opponent. Lich can definitely be a struggle for a lot of people, including myself, because those level 16 troops, the stats just start to get absolutely ridiculous. It's insane. Also, I should let you guys know now that there's not going to be any replays today from Mr. Chip. So, Mr. Chip, if you guys want to see his replays, tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're actually doing a interview with Mr. Chip. He's going to teach us about why he changed dragons, what his current dragon is. He's also going to offer us insight, and we'll have a conversation about what a budget dragon looks like, meaning if you're a free-to-play player or somebody that doesn't spend a lot in the game because you're a smart person. We're going to talk about good dragon options for you. We're also going to explore and find out the secret to the secret dragon growth. It's $1 million secret. Chip is going to give it away to all of you guys for free. So tune in tomorrow for that interview. It's going to be fantastic. Next, we have another dwarf player. This guy is using 4 packs of Mina, four tanks. He's got 5 packs of mechs, 4 tanks, and it looks like he has an Azul as well. This Azul has Blessed Warsong, all 4 purples, Noble Blood, and a couple more damage like skills. Max out protection and just a couple points in affliction. Pretty wild. So almost 1400k HP max and pretty tanky tanks, which makes sense. I would hope your tanks are tanky. He's going up against the same guy. When we look at the stats, the mechs actually did pretty consistent damage, pretty high damage too. And it looks like the dwarf player won in both Might and Command. Enemy's Ophidius went off, and it also looks like, I think that's their Avril that went off pretty hard as well. So let's check this fight out. I like seeing the tanks. I always get nervous with the tanks, but they are a lot of fun to watch. They just blow up everything. They just shoot and there's giant explosions. It's wild to watch the tanks. So the enemy dragon is definitely dropping down quite a bit. The enemy tagged Elena, so they went after Elena. The dwarf player, because of their tank placement, they actually trapped their dragon way in the back. That's actually pretty cool. Um, I like that. I didn't know you could trap your dragon in back. If you can do that with your dragon, all of a sudden, you don't need to worry about enemy warlocks taking out your dragon or anything crazy like that. But when we get back to the fight, it looks like there's a bunch of stuff going on. The mechs finally broke through. The enemy's Jax is about to drop down. Another Ophidius black hole comes out. That's why Ophidius' damage was so high for the 5/6 symbol Lich player. So with that, guys, that is Clash Fate for Blood Moon. We won, surprisingly, going up against 4 players. We won. We are getting out of the 32 to 16 teams bracket. We will be moving on to the top 16 to 8 teams, a new record for the Blood Moon House. So stay tuned for more awesome videos. Tomorrow we got the interview with Mr. Ship himself. So take care, guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. There's a ton of cool information in the description of this video and all videos. Until next time, guys, please be safe out there on Drake and or Nor.